Emeko. I'm the Group Managing Director for Lashone Links Group of Company. This is a report and update for all my clients that are in Lashone Estate, Simawa. I want to welcome you to 2021. I want to say Happy New Year. I want to thank you all for your support up to date. You're the reason for Lashone. Thank you for your patronage. From the last stakeholders meeting I was able to tell you where we are coming from, where we are, and where we're going to. This is part of the vision of where we're going to continually give you an update. And you are aware that in the last from 2017 till date, we were unable to do much because of some of the challenges, which was not only peculiar to Lashone, but even to the nation and even the world at large. We're aware that little were done, but right now we picked up our activities in 2020, that was last year, and we have started serious work. If you look at the estate right from the entrance, there are a lot of the horticulture and the flowers have been worked on. We painted for some time, and we're working on the gatehouse. You can see we've just created it and about to paint the gatehouse. We beefed up the security personnel on ground, and we had to acquire more land. To your left, when you're coming into the right of the estate, we just acquired some expand of land, and we had given 2 plots out of that land to an NGO who had put up a missionary school, and that school is there to cater for the less privileged. A land they won't be paying fee, and at the same time they'll cater for their feeding and all the educational materials they'll be needed in school, tuitions and all that. That's quite commendable, and they're about to start now. You can see the building able to almost to completion, and also other lands also have been acquired within that axis because we are trying to put up a mini estate within the estate. You'll see in the area where we have the bungalows. Our projection is to have 50 units of bungalows. That is the 3-bedroom and the 2-bedroom. So we already have about 15 to 18 of them on ground right now, and so that will continue. We're working on sales of those buildings, and at the same time a rent to own. We have about three clients already who have moved into the rent to own scheme, and I can use the opportunity to also tell some of you that you can swap your land for the rent to own, and we build, and then you pay a percentage of the completed building. You move in and you would be paying. We have rental payment plan for 5 to and above years to be paid. So it's something that will make it easier and affordable for you. In 2016, we had a stakeholders meeting, precisely sometime in December, with all the clients. We ensure we get across to as many of us. And we agreed during that meeting that we'll all join Lashone. You know, prior to the time since 2011 till that time, Lashone has been taking care of some of the maintenance within the estate, provided security, making the road network, clearing and all that within our land, and it's not been so funny. So at this time, noticing that a lot of people have started moving to the estate, and we have a lot of reptiles and other animals within the estate as a result of overgrown weeds and bushes everywhere. It's been, so we agreed during that meeting that we will all adjust the fee to about 28,000 naira. That's annually. That's a year. We're going to be clearing like twice in the year the land. The security personnel that is going to be mounting the security within the estate. Then have gardeners that takes care of the horticulture, and then also the clearing of the roads within the estate. And while we clear the main plots, twice a year, and that we've been doing. And so Like, we're just trying to show you some of the work we've done, within that period. As you can see, the roads have been taken care of. We have been able to clear most of the plots. You can see that. We had to use heavy-duty machines in order to give a lasting impression on what we're doing. So clearing has been done, and we need to still do more. So it's an appeal to as many of our clients who have not been able to pay up their maintenance fee. And I've asked the customer relation department to send to you your balances. 28,000. If you have not paid any, that's from 2017 to 2021 now, and you can help us so that we can put up the infrastructure and the development there. Another thing that is happening right now is that we have buildings that have been built. You can see the 1-bedroom. All that we need to do is to do the finishings, and the 1-bedroom is just going for 6 million. It's like a studio apartment, a living room, bedroom, a kitchen, toilet, and very spacious when you go in there. So we have 10 units of that. We are also working on some of the infrastructures within the estates. You can see that the lights is there. We have the MD meter now, so that everyone that is coming on board will be their house will be metered. And there's light already with the estate. There is also water. So we have to work on the central bowl system, where water can move through all the streets and each plots within the layout. Opportunities are also available for individual bowl, but which will have to be controlled. So for those who are already building, as you can see, when we started this clearing, we had a lot of discovery that some buildings have just stayed and remained where they are. And the beauty of most of this building came out when we started clearing, as you can see showing on the screen. And some of you have put in so much, and we want to encourage you. Simawa is becoming a very developed environment where a lot of workforce and personnel are moving into as a result of the estate ambience around Simawa. Is already a planned environment, and so we're using this opportunity to encourage those of you. And once they are done with the expansion of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the rail system, and other Shagam, Ikorodu Road, all the various roads that are being built, I'm telling you, it's a place that you will love to stay. So we're encouraging you to come up to work. And I just want to talk to some of you who have started. I've seen some on foundation level, some have roofed, some are already on finishing. So we want to let you know that we can be of an assistance, when it comes to that. And all you need to do is to talk to us. Let's see what we can do together. We have most of the building materials, and most of the institutions. We are distributors to some of the cement factories like Dangote, and most of the various materials that you'll be requiring. So we could work out a plan together, and also work out a flexibility payment plan where materials are supplied and you pay within some period. We can also work, on what they call the mortgage system. And the way it works, it's with Lashone mortgage. What's the cost of that building? We can look at it. And once you bring 30% of that cost, we will ensure that you're building, and then give you a payment plan to pay up. So we can work in that light. And for some of you also can do pay as you go. I'm just talking of one of our clients in Ibejuleki right now. It's just a very young lady, and I remembered when she has like 50,000, she just we have worked out what the cost of the total land will be, as building will be, and as she has the fund, 50, 120, as of today, she's almost done building. So I want to encourage you that you can put up that. Remember, a landlord, a tenant in 5-bedroom duplex is not as better as a landlord even in 1-bedroom. So you need to, that's your place. You need to stop being a tenant. So we're going to encourage a lot of you to come to build. As you can see, we have most of these lands have been allocated. So we'll be calling you to come up to build. Reach us and let us know what we can do to collaborate together. For those of you who have already built, just like I said, let's see how we can complete this building. Let's work together. And we'd like, at the same time, for those of you in Simawa to help us to market our products. As you can see, the land as of today is going for 2.5 million. But so many challenges as a result of this COVID-19 and other, but we have to work, and we're working. So you can see what we're doing within the buildings, within the estate. We are remodeling, and we're working hard to ensure that we do. The 5-bedroom duplex has been purchased, and so just rounding up so that they can take possession. You can see some new infrastructures that have come into the estate, buildings that people have built. In fact, let me take you on a tour to the various buildings and people who are building. You will locate and spot yours in that. And well, the ones we've been able to clear, well, clearing is still continuous. You can see what we've done. You see the tractor working and opening up, opening up the whole various plots, and the layouts. Work is in progress. The roads are worked on. We've been able to showcase, look at these buildings on the streets. You can see all the land areas have been kept, the roads are kept, and they're well laid out. And so this will continue, and it's an appeal to rush. Then we still have some of us who have not paid up our development levy. Prior to now, we say when you are ready to build, you start paying your development levy. But how long would we continue to wait? Because infrastructures have to be put in place. Development levy is what we use for the perimeter fence work. It's what we use for the road network, the drainage system, the electrification, which we have done to some extent. We need to continue to put the poles. And if we keep waiting for you to come on board. So in the last meeting, we agreed that people should pay up their development levy. You can do an installment payment. You can start. Development levy is 300,000. And so you can start, even it's 20, 10, 30, you can spread it. And before you know it, you're paid up. So we're appealing to you because we're back to work. And that is the essence of this report. So a lot is ongoing. I want to appeal to you. Then your documentation, we are also using this medium to update our database. Some of your information on the forms are obsolete. Some of you have changed your address. Some have changed work. Some of you, your phone numbers have been changed, your emails and all that. So I'm using this medium. All you just need to do for us is to send to the customer relation line, which I'm calling right now, or is displayed on the screen. So please, that number, all you need to do is on WhatsApp, give us your name. If it's Simawa, if you have details, just give us your name, and then give us your details, your new house address, put your phone numbers. If you have more than one, your next of kin, just put it for us. If you have your place where you work, and any other information, your birthday, we've not been calling you, at least to appreciate you on a special day like that. We are not interested in your age per se, really. So you don't need to tell us the year, but you can give us the date and the day and the month, or the date, the month. So 7th of December, if you don't want us to know or calculate your years. But it's part of the database that are required on our Sage for us to work with. So please help us with this information, and we are appealing to you that help us to grow the estate. We are expecting you. to come to Lashone Estate, Simawa.